Welcome to my third lecture. It is about error checking model repair. So in the design for additive manufacturing, we entered into the third concept, that is about error checking and the model repair. So what do you mean by error checking and the model repair? In our earlier session, we just come across what is the optimization of parameters that we are using in the CAD model, and what softwares that we are needed to design the additive manufacturing component, and in that way how can we eliminate the errors, and how can we optimize the parameters, and how it can be executed that CAD model into the output product. So these are the basic things that we have seen in our earlier session. But this session, which is exclusively discussing about how to check the errors in the designing the component, and how can we do the repair in the design, or if we are trying to mesh the component, how can we do the repair, and how the model has been revamped, and how we can allow the model to make it as a manufacturing. In all those aspects we will cover in this session. So generally, that importance of accuracy while we design the component, generally in our manufacturing stream or in mechanical aspect, we used to say that is an accuracy and precise. So accuracy means we know that whenever if we design in the component, if your component is close to the value, which is what you call that accuracy. Precise means even if you are doing the measurement on multiple times the same value, if it was reflected even after doing the 10 measurements, if it gives the same value, means it is what you call that precise. In the same way, if we are making the component, we have to ensure whether it can able to prevent the print failures, and as well as it can whether it can able to ensure the dimension accuracy or not. So that is a very important thing. And whether it can able to save the material and time with respect to the accuracy, or whether all the component which can be optimized with respect to the quality control or not. So in all those aspects we need to analyze this thing. Okay, and it helps to save the material and as well as the wastage. So that is a primary objective. So since if we are doing of course we are doing the CAD modeling thing, and in the CAD modeling we need to generate the optimizing parameters. In that parameters we allow the component to either disassemble or either it can be assembled, but with respect to the accuracy it can able to predict it. Okay, and also it can able to support the quality control, and it can able to save the material and as well as this time. That is why we have to focusing on accuracy in the designing the component. In case of the common model errors, generally when we are designing the component by using the precursor software, or by using the Tinkercad, by using the 3D CAD, we have to mention whether it are all the categories which is coming under non-manifold edges or not. That is the first point. And point number two, whether the holes or the gaps in the geometry is maintained evenly, and is there any collapsing between the layers or not. That we have to do the quality checking with the help of the modeling software. That is the second parameter. And the third one, we need to check whether it is the faces has been intersected evenly, and the walls proven to collapses or not. So for this thing, whether the software can able to analyze the movement of the diagram, and as well as the gaps in the geometry, and the intersecting the faces or not, and whether it can the thin walls prone to the collapse or not. In all those aspects we have to check in the common model errors. So that is why it is very important to design the non-manifold edges, and as well as the holes or the gaps in the geometry edges. Okay, so with this and with these repair techniques, we use it to model it either automated repair in slicer software, or else the manual repair in the CAD, and we can need to do the mesh analysis tools, and we can able to validate before the slicing. So that is an important thing. Okay, and in that repair techniques, the whether the mesh analysis has been done with respect to the layer, and with respect to the slicing software, but the values will never be kept it as a constant. It was keep on varying in the manual repair in the CAD tools. Hence we need to validate before the slicing. Okay, thank you, we will see you next class.